So it's time for episode 2 of my weekly struggles, and in this video I want to talk about, finding balance and trying to find the time to do all of the things that you're supposed to do to be successful. Now, to be a really good photographer, for example, you're told you should be getting out every single day and you should be taking hundreds and thousands of photos in order to grow and improve and get to the level that you want to be, to get to the very best. But also social media is obviously very, very important these days and can be key to your success. And so in order to get a big following on social media, you're also told to put in the hours on there, spend hours every day just engaging, searching hashtags, commenting on other people's feeds. But you shouldn't just be doing that just here and there, one or two comments here, another one or two comments there. You should be spending hours every day doing it. But then there's trying to find clients as well, and you've got to directly message hundreds and hundreds of potential clients before one person might eventually say yes. And that obviously takes time. You've got to research all those clients, find out exactly what they're looking for, who you've got to contact. Are you right for them? What should you say to them? Who do you contact? And then actually sending all those messages or picking up the phone or whatever it is. That also takes a lot of time. But to be the very best photographer, you've got to be out taking hundreds of photos every day. But to be successful on social media, you've got to spend hours every day engaging with people. And then to find clients, to find people who will potentially pay you to take photographs for them, you've got to be contacting hundreds and hundreds of people before one person might eventually say yes. So how do you find the time to do all of this? What area do you focus on? Is it best to spend all your time becoming the best photographer you can? If you're out focusing on taking photographs all the time, it's then hard to find the time necessary on social media. If you're spending all of your time taking photographs, trying to be the best photographer you can, obviously it's then difficult to find the necessary time to be successful on social media. And the reality is, you've got to do all of that. But it's so difficult, obviously. There's only so many hours in the day. And for me in particular, I feel like I'm not focusing on one area. I'm trying to do everything. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm doing an average job in everything. I feel like I'm not doing enough in any of those areas that I've just spoke about, but I feel like I'm doing a small amount of each, kind of like mediocrity in all of those areas. The difficult thing is, on top of all of those things that I've just spoke about, obviously I have these videos which I do, which I love doing, but they obviously take time to film, and then to edit, and then to upload to YouTube, and then to promote. So that takes time. Then obviously I have my blog. I write a blog post every week. That takes time, coming up with the ideas, and then at the actual time of sat at the computer, writing it, publishing it, I then send out an email, I promote it on social media. That obviously takes time. I curate content to share with my followers, because social media should be just that. It should be social. So I certainly don't use my social media just to promote myself and just look at this, look at that, buy this, do this. That's not what social media is about. And I try to be as helpful as I can in everything that I do. So I spend a lot of time reading articles on photography, trying to find things which will be helpful for other people. So I read articles and share articles that I think will be helpful. So that takes time as well. I've always got to update my website, always got to be updating my galleries. There's still a lot of changes that I want to make to my website, actually, things that I'm thinking about doing or thinking about changing. So obviously, just for my website to stay relevant, I've always got to be updating it. That again takes time. Editing all of my photos, obviously the time I spend in Lightroom editing my photos, obviously that takes time. I've quite recently tried selling on stock sites, so Adobe Stock for example. So I have a whole catalogue of images to upload to there, and then as I take more photos, that's more photos that I've got to upload to these stock sites. And that obviously takes time, especially putting in all the tags, all the keywords, the description, adding it to different categories. And it's a very tedious procedure, but if I want to have any success selling images on stock sites, then I've got to do that. And then I'm always trying to learn as well. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, I watch a lot of videos, a lot of video courses on Creative Live, for example. I watch reading books just to try and help me be successful. I think it's always important to always be learning. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about any of this. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I would far rather be doing than this than go back to being stuck in another crappy job that I wasn't passionate about and where my bosses treated me like shit. I am far happier now. I'm certainly not complaining. I'm just sharing the kind of struggles that I'm having with being successful at this. And yeah, as I've said, I feel like I'm just doing a small amount in each of these areas. I'm working on each of the areas that I should be, but I don't feel like I'm doing enough in any of them. I'm certainly not going out taking photos every day. I wish I was. I would love to be able to do that. I'm not spending hours every day on Instagram and Twitter searching hashtags, engaging with other people. I am doing some of that and I'm getting better at it, but I feel like it's only a fraction of what you're told you should, the amount of time you should be spending doing that. So I think I'm doing the right thing in trying to do as much, just what I can in each of those areas. But sometimes I think, should I just forget this particular area maybe and just focus 100% in that area? But realistically, I don't think you can do that. So if you're creative or photographer, let me know what your own experience is with this. Are you struggling with this as well? Or are you able to find balance? Let me know what your own experience is in the comments below. But that's it for this week. That's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your own advice or experiences is, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.